And then the big dare was on for everybody. The big dare. I dare you to eat just one. And I did it.
Because nobody thought you would do it. You literally, he eats nothing bad. Nothing.
You know fruit flies? You know what fruit flies are?
Yes.
Are you like, where in the hell is this going?
Absolutely.
There is a new fruit fly study out. Fruit flies are helping do research on autism.
What?
Yep. I'm going to get to that in a second. I also want to get to this 4-year-old missing autistic boy in West Virginia and a great outcome to that story. I've been following that all night. I didn't even tell you yesterday. I had terrible anxiety about this story.
Wow.
Terrible anxiety. He's 4 is Cal's age, you know.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it. And so today I've been like every 5 minutes refreshing the stories and all the news stories and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, outcome on that is good. God, I love good news. Lately I was just like, I want more good news all the time. You know,
Yes.
And I was telling myself, gosh, if this doesn't end good, I'm just going to, whatever. But first and foremost, what I believe Melissa's probably most excited about today is that last night she actually looked at me and said, I'm proud of you. Now, you tell your spouses, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your husbands, your wives, you say, I love you, you know, and that's just, you know, but to hear somebody say, I'm proud of you, it like really made me feel good. Now, here's what she was proud of me about, which is totally embarrassing and annoying. I ate a Cheez-It. One Cheez-It. I got this thing, right, where it's like, I don't want to eat bad. I just don't want to eat bad. I eat for fuel. I've never been motivated by food. And so I'm like, why eat one Cheez-It? Because or one Pringle or one Dorito. Oh, God, Dorito, that's impossible. Because you're just going to keep eating them, and you're going to be full for like a minute, and then you're going to feel like hell.
Right.
And so last night we were sitting around the kitchen, and the kids were talking about Cheez-Its and Pringles and favorite snack foods. And I was like, you know, I love Cheez-Its. I haven't had them in years. And then the big dare was on for everybody. The big dare. I dare you to eat just one. And I did it.
Because nobody thought you would do it. You literally, he eats nothing bad, people. Nothing. The worst thing he eats is like fried green beans, okay? Or he would say buffalo wings, but I don't consider buffalo wings bad.
They're really not. I mean, I don't get them breaded. So there's really, I mean, there's some saturated fat, but I mean, I'm a big fan of saturated fat. It's actually good for a lot of your body's functions, good for your brain and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, of course, it's all within reason. I mean, you can't just eat them all day, but
you eat zero junk, you know?
Very little. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that consider Busch Light junk. Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about food.
No,
Anyways.
Yeah. Like today, I like you know how they say they get to 5 fruits and vegetables a day?
Yes.
Like I get 5 fruits and then 5 vegetables.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people confuse that with 5. Like you just need 5. It's supposed to be 5 fruits and vegetables, not 5 fruits and or vegetables.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so it's 10 total, and I actually get that. Yeah, I've kind of been that way along. My parents raised me to eat really healthy. They like I could not just go to the store and get cereal or potato chips. That was like special occasion stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I was also raised on, you know, I was from the East Coast. So I'm from, you know, seafood, a lot of seafood.
Yeah.
And with that comes like vegetables, stuff like that. So that's me.
Well, my weakness is chips. I do not normally eat Cheez-Its either, but you had me eat one. They actually were not that good.
I had one.
I said goldfish are better than Cheez-Its.
Yeah, she did say that.
But I was proud of you to eat it because you never eat anything bad.
Austin, our youngest daughter, made me sign a paper admitting it was a confession statement that
Today
I
I ate a Cheez-It.
That's what I wrote, and she made me sign it. She said, sign this confessing that you ate a Cheez-It today and date it so we all remember this day. I was like, fine. Goodness.
You said fruit flies, and I thought of the love bugs.
Oh, that's totally different.
I know.
Yeah.
It made me think of the love bugs.
Yeah. Which we were trying to enjoy a couple of cold beers yesterday, and the love bugs were bothering us. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obnoxious.
Yep.
Obnoxious. But, you know, if that's the worst thing going on in our world, trying to shield our beers from love bugs, that's we're doing pretty good, man. Everything's pretty good. So this kid in West Virginia, 4 years old, gets lost last night. And he's 4. The only thing he was wearing was his shirt. He had no underwear on, no pants or anything. So the parent, I mean, I don't know. But so.
How did he get lost?
Well, he escaped from the house.
Okay. And he was naked.
And that's,
With
he had a
just
shirt on.
Okay.
But he could have taken his clothes off. I mean, Cal does that all the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you'll come around the corner, it's like, you're naked.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
know.
What happened? And then finding his clothes, it's like they're not just on a neat little pile right in front of you. You know, every part's hidden in a different area of the whatever room he was in.
Right.
Anyway, so they get the helicopters up, and the bloodhounds are out searching for this kid, and I'm like, oh man. And this ends so frequently with these kids in water, right? That's just autistic kids are very, they seek water, attracted to water, but they find them. So good news, you know. That's scary. You know, we talk about all these locks and stuff we have on our houses. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking, you know how we have, I mean, not that we're going to put collars on our autistic kids, but like maybe a bracelet or something where they can always be tracked on the phone. I mean, our kids have trackers on their phone where we can see where they are.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if there's a bracelet. There's got to be somebody who's invented that. Like, that's not even modern technology anymore. Everybody has that, right?
Well, there is a bracelet I just found in that big red box that I got that you can put their the information on.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's free. So I pulled it out of the box to fill it out.
Okay.
So that would just be a bracelet that he wears with his information on it. But yeah, like a tracker would be good.
Yeah, just something where you can, you know.
I use the Life 360. So I have it on 2 of our kids' phones, and I can track where they are, which is great. It makes me feel better.
Yeah, it would just be, I mean, even if it's something that you put in his shoe or like a bracelet or, you know, something. I mean, it's not like they found this kid in an hour. I mean, he was wandering all around. You know, it's like, but if
that's really scary.
It's super scary. But that's why when people see like on our reels on Instagram and Facebook and all these locks and gates and everything, it's like, yeah, I mean, especially where we live, there's so much water. I mean, there's more water than land where we live.
And I'm terrified of drowning.
Yeah. Yeah. And he not only loves water, he like kind of demands to be in it. Like he will immediately run towards it. So, and a lot of it too, I think, is the attraction to sharks. Everything in his world is sharks.
Right.
And he knows that sharks live in water, so he wants to be around or in the water. You know what I mean? So it's it is scary. It is scary. I mean, I know I can tell sometimes when we're talking to people and they're like, geez, that's, you know, would he really just run out and do this and do that? And I'm like, yeah, like what? We're not doing this because we're like fantasizing that might happen. Like, we're preventing it from happening.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I know. Yes.
It's just funny how like some parents, and I get it that they don't get it, but it's like, see, you don't want to wait see if that happens to see if you need to get it. It takes one time. You know, like we've got the Intracoastal on this side, we've got the Gulf of Mexico on that side, plus we have a pool. I mean, we just can't risk it. You know?
No, the back of our neighborhood's on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, good ending to that story there. I feel like, God, there's got to be a bracelet or something that we can. I don't know. There's got to be a piece of technology that can just automatically always know where these kids are. You know?
Yeah, maybe it does exist and we don't know.
Well, that's going to be my research right after we're done this.
Where did they find the kid?
It was around the house. I don't know.
Okay. And he was missing for a while.
I want to say it was like most of the night. Yeah, the update
That's
was kind of
really
vague. It just said 4-year-old missing autistic boy has been found.
Oh wow.
So, that was the update to the story. The fruit fly thing. Yeah, so they're testing fruit flies. You know what they're doing? This is weird. They're taking fruit flies and they're actually some of the genetic material and some of the differences in genes that they find in autistic kids, they're actually doing that stuff to fruit flies, and the fruit flies are actually acting differently. Like there's a massive change in their behavior. And you may be going like, yeah, so what? And it's like, well, if they can start to research or not research, but understand what change, like what genetic changes then cause certain behaviors, that's like a big link.
Wow.
I just thought it was goofy that they're doing it on fruit flies. Like who thought of that?
Well, I was gonna say fruit flies are so small. Like I can't believe they would think to do it on a fruit fly.
I know. Well, there must be, and I read it was like 74 different gene combinations that they're toying with, but they said the results are pretty good. And I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting story. Like, and I don't want to get too much in research and medical and all that stuff, but I'm like, fruit flies, autism, interesting.
Yeah.
Like every time I see
strange.
a fruit fly now, I'll be like, hey, little guy.
Yeah.
Maybe you're helping us out.
Oh my gosh.
Go do your thing, man. Make something happen.
Fruit flies are weird because they just show up.
They show up, but then they just leave.
I know.
Like,
it's very strange.
It really is. I mean, I feel like we used to have them a lot more. We haven't had them in a while, have we?
We haven't, no.
Yeah. But they are annoying when they come.
They're super
You pretty much
annoying.
have to throw out all of your fruit.
Yeah.
And then you have to like wash down your cabinets and stuff because they'll just sit in there.
I know, it's weird.
Yeah, they're a weird like phenomenon. Fruit
like
flies.
a pest, like.
Yeah, they're strange. But I just thought that it was interesting that they were doing a study with fruit flies and autism and the gene combination. I mean, that's what's so cool about this whole thing. I say all the time, like even talking to people who are trying to figure out what to do with their careers and like where to go, what to do and everything. But it's cool that like some of the like just most talented talent are coming into the autism space.
Yeah.
Whether they're behavior technicians, therapists, whatever, researchers, it's like there's like a swell of people that are moving into this space that are going to shake this thing up. And I just think that's awesome. I see people on LinkedIn writing, hey, I'm doing this, or I just got hired by this. And I always write, I'm like, hey, really appreciate your dedication to the space. Like and you know what also cool? It's cool that they think it's cool enough to promote it or, for lack of a better word, brag about it, but they should be bragging about it. It's a special thing that you're involved in. It's cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of research being done.
So
it's good.
Yeah, we're on to fruit flies.
Yeah.
Fruit fly is going to save the day. Cal went to a new restaurant today.
Yes.
That's all I really have after that.
He went to a new restaurant today. He did very, very well. It's Jake's Cantina. And so you order at a kiosk or the counter, and then they call your food when it's ready. So it's Mexican food, and he ate an Uncrustable and Funyuns.
Yeah, he got home, and I said, how'd you do? And he goes, new restaurant. And then I asked Melissa, I said, so what did he eat? And she's like, Funyuns and an Uncrustable. I'm like, Cal, you went to Jake's Cantina and ate Funyuns and an Uncrustable.
Yep.
Like, they've got really good food, dude. You've got to branch out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think there's one thing he would actually eat. I mean, he would eat a chip, but he didn't eat any.
He would probably eat cheese. They have shredded cheese.
Yeah, that would be very messy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. He sat in his chair most of the time. He got up a couple times, but no meltdowns or anything, and he was super excited to go to a new place. So.
Yeah, you were there with Lolo, his therapist.
Yep.
So it went better than you thought?
Oh, yeah. I would take him back, and I would take him by myself. I mean, that's how comfortable I'm getting with this restaurant stuff.
Yeah, he's really coming a long way with that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's coming a long way with that.
I mean, it has to be the right restaurant. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
like it was. I mean, they had the doors open, so it kind of felt like you got the breeze from outside and stuff, and then it was louder in there, and there were other kids. So, but it's very colorful in there.
You look and then Cal had his other therapies this morning with his new OT, ST, PT, and then you went and did your workout.
I did.
Heavy weight, boy, threw the weight around.
Biceps and back.
Yeah.
But we've been going to bed late, and I'm like a zombie. And I've been driving all over the place.
You are exhausted.
I'm very
tired.
But
see, Melissa does a solid. So she wants to sleep like 12 hours a day. Okay.
Which I never get to do.
Okay, but that's what she wants.
Okay.
And then she does it, and she's like, I'm so beat. I'm so exhausted. I mean, I can't do this anymore. Whatever. And then I'm telling you, like tonight, like what do I have to do? I take Tyler to jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll be home around 6:45, and you'll be like, I'm starting to get my second win. I'm like, well, see, this is what happens.
Well, because we like to have our time at night together. So the kids don't go to bed until later. I mean, it's spring break. So then I end up going to bed at 11 or something. It's awful. Or 12.
Or 1:30.
Oh, my God. I'm tired.
2 nights in a row we've been up since after 1 till after 1 a.m.
Well, we've been having fun.
2 in a row.
Having fun talking and hanging out, but I'm tired tonight.
You're beat.
I am.
What time will you be in bed? Which is going to be a lie, whatever time she says.
I would say 10,
Yeah,
but I know
right.
that's not going to happen, so I'm just going to say 11.
You're shooting for 11. I think 11's a good goal.
Yes.
I think 11's a good goal. We could make me swing that.
All right.
So we're not going out tonight.
I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah. I kind of not feeling it.
No.
Tomorrow's St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
And I'm kind of not feeling it. I don't know. I'd say I'm starting a little bit bored of the places around here.
Well, because we only go to the same places, but
I know, but it's so busy now with spring break. I don't really know. I don't want to like venture off somewhere.
No.
And then like parking's a hassle, and you can't get a seat anywhere, and you know what I mean.
Especially if you're not going out till 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Well,
I don't have any interest in going out tonight.
Oh, that'll all change as well, folks. At about
I think I'm going to drink some coffee.
I was going to ask you if you're going to get another pot of coffee.
I will.
Well, or you can make decaf because that'll trick us anyway.
I don't have any.
Oh, well, you can make a very watered down, caffeinated.
I do need some coffee.
DailyAutism.com. That is the page where you can go and link up to our socials, Instagram, Facebook, our emails on there. You can reach out to us in a variety of ways. The podcast is powered by our friends at Aspire Nutrition. I've taken all of my Aspire Nutrition stuff, except, and I'm feeling it, I miss it, the omegas. I got to get my omegas, and I've taken everything else with that creamsicle taste and those essential fatty acids. You can get all the info about Aspire Nutrition at dailyautism.com. And you can see the products that we take. Most importantly, they're really the products that Cal takes, the BioHeal 5-in-1 probiotic formula. That's actually what we started him on first.
Yes, and it's really making a difference.
Yeah, his little autism tummy is really getting much healthier. Somebody wrote, well, how do you know? And it's like, well, we can only tell by how he acts because he can't really tell us too much about it.
Right.
But the fact that he's just been very happy, he's eating more and more and more.
And he's calm.
Yeah, he's just got this calmness about him. And we know, we know he has stomach problems. This autism tummies are pretty common, like real problems with digestion and stuff. But he would ask us multiple times a day to rub his tummy. He hasn't done that in quite a while now. It's been several days. And even before that, he really would only ask maybe once a day. And just what he's, like how much he's eating too. It's like I just feel like things are working right in there,
Yeah, I do too.
So, and the rest of the kids are on the, they're also on the probiotics. And then, of course, they're multivitamin. But that is Aspire Nutrition. Like I said, great company. Founded on, the fact that the founder of the company's son was diagnosed with autism, and they got to work on the probiotics and all the essential nutrients. You can go to dailyautism.com and get all the details on Aspire Nutrition.
I've never seen our kids so excited to take vitamins.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're doing it on their own. They know how much to take, and they're all just doing it on their own. And they're so excited about it.
Yeah, so now they're very competitive kids. So now they're taking their vitamins and like they're going outside and working out and trying to outcompete each other. Like today, they had the little ladder they were running. It's like the jogging, the sprint ladder.
Yeah,
on the ground.
I came home today and Trey had it. Trey's 9, and he had the whole driveway set up with workouts.
Yeah,
but I think it's good because they see us work out.
Well, it is, but but this thing with Aspire, it has them all like if one takes their vitamins and probiotics and the other ones can't miss it. So they will compete with they'll find any way to compete with each other.
Anyway,
it is absolutely crazy. All right, man. I don't know what time the second wind's coming, but I feel like it's coming.
I feel like it is too.
You actually look like you're about to crash, and then the second you crash, you're just going to pop right back up and just have the second wind.
Probably.
All right, go make some coffee.